Alright, boys. Ready for this?
Yep. Let's watch it. Back in memory lane.
Over to Gomez, right side. Snaps it through center ice. Tipped forward by Richie. Gets it in from the line. Now Henning kicks it to himself. Shot. Score! Mike Henning on the move. Pulls it free and cuts it into the top left corner. And the Stars take a 1-0 lead with 1:08 left in the first period. Mike Henning, thank you very much. The Stars on top.
Could score goals.
What's that?
Henny could score goals.
Yeah?
He had his touch.
Yeah, knock. I did have a good game.
Richie up to center, cuts in, long shot, score! Quick Richie from the high slot. I don't know if Hutchinson was crossed up or screened.
Is that second period?
Second period. I don't want that one back.
And the Stars have doubled the lead. 4. Hill gets into the point shot. They score. A deflection in front or maybe just a screen. Jordan Hill, the shot definitely was close. And with 8:54.
Had the stick there.
Were you out there?
I was out there. If you back it up, I was out there.
So you're playing Jaffrey though?
Yeah.
We gotta watch this again. Make sure. See what Max is doing.
Hutchinson was crossed up or screened. And the Stars have doubled the lead. 4. Hill gets into the point shot. They score. A deflection in front or maybe just a screen. Jordan Hill, the shot definitely was close.
I think he tipped it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We have to look at the box score, but
I don't know if there's gonna be another goal here, Max. I see you out there again.
Probably a save.
I see you out there again.
They score.
I don't know if you're
Josh London tipping across the speed.
probably
Into the back
forward
post.
slow.
And it's not a matter of play goal, but the game is tied at 2.
One thing we teach the D is blame the forwards.
Mo's doing mother.
Yeah, equally goes the other way.
Yeah.
He dumped into the Texas zone. Watch it. He away. Riley. 1-1. He scores.
I did see that.
Blair Riley.
Hey, Greg?
Puts it all
Hey, Greg,
together.
yeah, I'm telling about that.
It's a 3-2 St. John's lead. They scored 3 unanswered.
Playoffs. The ups and downs of playoffs.
Yeah.
You just never know. You score one right after they might score one, you might make a mistake, but that's the one thing that Willie, I don't know if you guys remember, but
Yeah.
Willie told us before playoffs, right? He said, once playoffs starts, it's about the highs and lows and how are you gonna adjust from your lows, right? How are you gonna react from your lows? And I think that's something that we actually really did well, you know, in those series in that year.
For sure.
Yeah, we're a confident team. I remember that. It was always, no matter what, we knew we were winning. If it was,
Yeah.
how many
You're
times
down.
we got the goal against on the first shot or late in the third period down and still.
I'll ask you guys a question that I know somebody probably asked you that a couple years ago. When did you guys know that we're going to win? Was there a point when you said, you know what, we're winning this? Could be in the season or, you know?
I think right after Toronto, I felt like we were gonna win. It's funny, I don't know about you guys, but even when we did win, I felt more like a sense of relief that we did it. Like, felt a little internal pressure on it, like felt almost like a relief to actually do it, and like just celebrating. Like,
Yeah.
pure excitement. I was like, could take a breath almost. Now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you're chasing it for so long, right?
Yeah.
You're working for it.
Yeah, I was young and dumb, so.
Yeah, exactly. So you,
I
you probably
didn't
didn't
know
understand.
I
Yeah,
thought the
cool.
team was just
Right.
so good, so.
Yeah. But for
I
me,
think
yeah.
going into playoffs, I thought we were winning it, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, for me-
Yeah.
So for me, I guess it was in December. I think we had a game in Oklahoma. I don't know if you guys remember that game. We were down, I think 3-1 going into the third period.
Yeah,
And guys were in the locker room and guys were laughing in the locker room and it's like, man, what is going on? Like we're down 3-1, like we gotta get going in this game and guys were like, we got it, right? And then we came back, I think we won in overtime maybe. And at that point, that's kind of what clicked me. It's like, hey, like we got something here, right? So that was one key for me.
nice. I remember that.
Morin joined his line mates on the ice down the left wing with Richie going to the center pass looking for Henn. On the backside tip, they score! With the flick up and arcs over Hutchinson. The Stars get a bit of a greasy roll.
I don't know about that one.
And it's tied at 3 with 6:34.
I don't know. That was
We might
a
have to
Get a
rewind
replay on it?
that was a tough one.
Let's see.
It's like a nice.
He denies it. He has now joined his line mates on the ice down the left wing with Richie going to the center pass looking for Hedden. On the backside tip, they score!
I think it just bounces off.
Over Hutchison. The Stars get a
Bounces off him, but the way he looks after
and
it.
it's tied at 3 with 6:34 left to go.
Elbow punch.
Morin to center ice has Ranford with him. Finds him on the back end. Ranford against the line. Back across the middle. Alexiak has a lane shoot. Off the goal post. Alexiak was a half inch away from winning the cup for the Stars. Kept him behind the net. Fortunus.
Maybe you could have had a little redemption.
Rondo Bell, who could not believe. Can't clear it. Dowling. Shot toward the net. Tip. Save. Hutchison. And the shot. And the Aztecs go there to just save the season ahead.
As you say it.
Counterattacks down the right side has Ranford with him. Nemeth, nice little move on the back end. He scored! He scored! Patrick Nemeth has just won the Calder Cup for the Texas Stars with 5:30 left in overtime. And the Texas Stars are the 2014 Calder Cup champions. They've won 3 straight games
I'll tell you
in
what,
overtime.
I was following that play up and I was absolutely dumbfounded at what he did. Like, I was right behind him.
Yeah.
And I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
I don't know where you pulled that out from, but what
I
time to do?
don't know. Because I remember also I was just stepping on the ice on the bench. Somebody changed and I just stepped on. Recent plus.
There you go.
Stepped on the ice and all of a sudden, like, I was right around the blue line and I saw that too. I think you were right in the play and
Yeah.
I think I went to see you right away. For
Yeah.
the first guy I went and hugged. I just remember holding you like this, and I think we both had like tears in our eyes. I just still remember.
I just think we both said we did it.
Yeah.
Finally did it.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
On the road, and Texas is the 2013-14 regular season and Calder Cup champions, and they're mobbing their teammates on the ice. Patrick Nemeth, the winner, with a backhander at the roof of the net, and the Stars have won the cup.
It does. Yeah, it does give you the chills just to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I forgot about a lot of that game. So
Yeah.
it's cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember we even scored 3. I didn't even know what the score was.
Yeah, same. I couldn't have told it.
I thought it was 3-2. It was 4-3.
But no, it was kind of a long process, right? Especially if I guess for me and Lon when he came in that year. But it was
That was
fifth year where we're all kind of working, to that goal. And again, ups and downs over the seasons. You get close the first year, losing in the playoffs against Hershey, and you're like, all right, how are you gonna get back at it? And then
Year 4, we had a good team. And then we
Yeah.
got hurt. We definitely had a chance that year too.
Yeah.
Year before.
Oh yeah, your team was stacked.
Yeah.
I remember that coming out of college. A lot of good players there.
Got banged up and lost, and luckily it all came together next year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
I was thinking about one of my favorite stories from that run. Do you guys remember the burger story? The Scott Glennie pregame meal?
No.
So it started in the 3rd round, and he was on, I think, a bit of a skid. He hadn't scored in a while or put up points in a while. So we do our pregame meal at North, and he was done with the pass, and he said, "I'm switching it up. I'm doing a burger." And so he had a burger. And after pregame warm-ups, he was rattled, like he was upset because he had too much energy. So he got completely undressed and went and jumped in the cold tub to cool down. And I think he had 2 goals or something that night. So every game for the rest of the year, he'd have a burger for a pregame meal.
Yeah.
He could only have half of it because if he had the full burger, it'd be too much energy. And then I think he had an unbelievable game in the finals too, where I think he had a Gordie Howe hat trick and fought Lowry
Yeah.
there too. So yeah,
I never heard about
that
that.
came to mind driving over here
Yeah.
today. That was still one of my favorite things from that playoff run.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's fun. No, it's for me. It's fun to see all the guys that just watching images there, right? All the guys that stepped on the ice. You think about all the guys that contributed,
Yeah.
like whether it's in the season and guys that contributed a lot, like you guys, like you guys were always present and stuff. But for me, I always mention the Hubert Fabrice, like William Rands, right? They
Yeah.
didn't play a lot,
Yeah.
but they came in and they played. I don't know, did they play
Came when
2
they
games,
needed, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But they came in and they missed a beat, and they were just key factors in our wins because they were there and they were battling and they were great attitude, ready to go at every moment. So those guys for me,
It helped us keep the train moving in the
yeah,
right direction.
exactly right. Even when you had guys that were out for whether they were hurt or not. So these guys were, we're thankful to have guys like that to be able to achieve this.
For sure. Every team needs them.
Yeah, that was an awesome group. Just everything slotted so well. I remember another thing from the finals there too. Like we had 3 lines that could score, and Sherrod was one of their defensemen. I can't remember who he was playing with, but he was their shutdown pair. They had a great shutdown line, like veteran and group that was up front, and whoever they were playing, they did their job against and shut down that team for all 4 of our wins, or they shut down that one line, but it was another line that stepped up in every game. It was a different line that had a big game and seemed to be in that finals, and we're so deep, and then our 4th line was just awesome energy, blocked every shot. So
They were our shutdown line.
our shutdown line, and then decor was great, and goaltending was great. So
There was always somebody who could produce or be a factor, right? Somebody different.
It's kind of the story of the whole playoffs.
yeah.
Felt like one group get us through one series, next group, help out big in some big moments. Like that Dowling line, they did it in this game.
Yeah.
I know Toronto was big. They were big in that series.
Game 7 there, I
Yeah.
think.
When did Dallas come back? He came back again because he got hurt against
Yes,
GR.
got hurt.
I think he got hurt against GR and then
Yeah,
came back
sounds
game
right.
7 against 6 or 7 against
6 against Toronto.
6 against Toronto.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
And he was really good in that game. Remember that too. Especially coming back from injury. And,
Yeah.
It was a big boost.
yeah.
Well, memory lane.
Everything. It was fun. Good for sure.
Yeah, it's
Memories.
good.
Good stuff, boys. Good work.